Oh my god, we really have an all-star season, and the thought of that alone literally gives me chills. Yo, what's up YouTube? I am Jamesy, aka James, and I'm here with a new series called Snack Chat. Now for this first episode, I'll be giving my reactions, thoughts, and predictions on what we saw in the Big Brother 22 All-Star premiere. So grab a snack, sit back, and let's have a chat and dive into what we saw last night. So I'll start off by giving my thoughts on the cast in the order in which they came in. So first up, we got Nicole from BB16 and BB18. She claims she's a total package, but me personally, I don't see it. I'm interested to see what she does without a showmance, because she is married to a husband who isn't in the house. As far as predictions, I think she'll make it probably to the jury. Yeah, that's kind of all I really have for Nicole. Not really excited to see her back, but she's a past winner, so we'll take what we can get. Next up, we got Danny from BB8 and BB13. Now, both of those seasons, she did play with her father, and I think her story is coming full circle. You know, she made it to the final two in her first season, and she lost to her father. In her second season, she then lost her father 2 weeks into the show, so she had to play that game alone. But she did end up beating her husband on that season. Now she's coming back without her husband, and I think she has what it takes to go pretty far. Next up, we got Devon from BB 17 and 18, and I am excited to see Devon. Devon is extremely smart. She's extremely perspective. She has the skills. She has the mental strength. I think she can go really far. Watch out for Devon. She's also going to be bringing a splash to TV. She is a drama and television queen. I'm very excited if you can't tell already. Devon, you're a legend. Happy to see you back. And next up, we got Christmas. Is anybody really excited to see Christmas back? I wasn't really feeling her in her first season, so it's going to be kind of interesting to see how she turns out in an all-star caliber cast, but I think she does bring something to the season, but it's just a matter of how entertaining or how much. I think she has the potential to go far, but I'm not really too keen on her social game, but I'm excited to see what she brings, I guess. Honestly, I think she may be a little bit of filler, but it's an all-star season. We'll take what we can get. So next up for the first batch of guys, we have Tyler, and oh my god, we have Tyler back on a Big Brother All-Star season. Tyler is personally one of my favorite players of the past seasons, and he's also from my hometown, and I am rooting for him all the way. I'm a little bit of a fanboy, I'll be willing to admit it, but Tyler, you are a amazing player, and I am so excited to see your strategic mind and how you're able to move and maneuver through these all-stars. I think Tyler can make it to the jury, but he's arguably coming in with the biggest strategic threat target on his back. So I'm a little bit worried as far as his perspective and perception to the other players, but Tyler, you're amazing. Make it happen, please. And next up, we got BB14 winner Ian Terry, and I am so excited to see Ian back. I didn't think he would come back, but he's a super fan, so the thought of being on an All-Stars cast, you gotta have Ian. I'm so glad he said yes. I'm so glad to see him back. I wasn't too keen on his strategy, though. He said he was gonna lay low and then turn it up in the end. That's what you did the first time, but it's an All-Star season. You're gonna have to change your strategy up a little bit. I think we could see Ian maybe as a first jury boot. Hopefully I'm wrong, but it's all-star caliber season. They're gonna catch on pretty quickly. And next up, we got Kevin Campbell from Big Brother 11, and oh my god, 11-year-old James hated Kevin. He was the biggest villain. But a more mature James is now happy to see him back. I loved his intro package. I love the energy he's bringing to this season, and I think he has the potential to probably go pretty far. I could see him probably making top 6, top 5. I don't think he's winning the game, but I wouldn't be surprised if he did. Kevin, I'm happy to see you back. 11-year-old James wouldn't be saying that. And last from this bunch of guys, I got Enzo from BB12. I'm not really that impressed or even thrilled to see Enzo. I personally think we might be looking at our first boot. I don't know if he can go far. And I see him coming in, repeating his strategy from Big Brother 12, but like I said, this is an all-star caliber season. They're gonna catch on pretty quickly. Good luck to you, Enzo. The meow meow, you're a funny dude, but I think you're an old dog who hasn't learned any new tricks. For the final batch of girls, we have Janelle. Oh my god. A Mount Rushmore queen of Big Brother, Janelle herself. I am super excited to see her back for her 4th time. I think she has the potential to actually make it pretty far. She's gonna bring entertainment regardless of if she's first or last out. I am super excited. Hopefully she doesn't come in 3rd this time or like 3rd out, but I don't think she's a winner. I think her threat level and target is ultimately too big, and I think she'll probably make it to jury, but I can see her being an early boot in the jury phase. Good luck to you, Queen Janelle. I'm also rooting for you. And then after that, we saw Bailey, and Bailey's fine. I mean, I think she brings entertainment and drama to the television screen. I think the audience and fans, like myself, are kind of split on her. I think she's a great potential player, but there's a lot left that we need to see. I'm happy to see what she'll do without Swaggy, but ultimately, I think she can make it to jury, but I don't see her going very deep in this game. And then we have last season's America's Favorite Player, Nicole. I think she's more than deserving to be an all-star. I'm excited to see what she does. I don't know what her threat level is coming into the game. I don't know if she's viewed maybe as being too nice, but I think she can play that to her advantage, but it's just a matter of if she wants to or if she has the ability to. I think she's very underrated, so let's see what she does. I can kind of see her being an early boot, but at the same time, I can see her making it farther into the jury. I don't think she can get to the end, but if she does, that would be amazing to do in back-to-back seasons. And last up from this group, we have Keisha, BB10's America's Favorite Player. I'm excited to see Keisha back, but I'm ultimately worried that she may not have the respect from the other players. I could maybe see Keisha as a second or third boot. If not, I think she might be the GOAT of the season. And it pains me to say that, but I just don't think she has the respect of the other players. Now, in her first season, she did bring drama and entertainment, but a more mature Keisha, I don't know what we will really be getting out of her this season. I hope I'm wrong, but we'll ultimately see. All right, from this last group of guys, we have Kaser. What's up, Kaser? Dude looks different. Dude is now a family man. He's been married for like 6 years. He is probably the Captain America of the Big Brother franchise, and I'm so happy that they were able to get him back. I am incredibly thrilled to see him on the screen. Hopefully he can make it at least to the jury phase this time. I would take Kaser back any day of the week. As far as a prediction, I think he is going out pre-jury. He's just too likable. Like, if you get to the end with Kaser, how do you not vote for Kaser? But he hasn't even made jury yet, and he's been on 2 seasons before, and he's had 3 chances to do so. And he's been out before pre-jury. That's the biggest stamp and hit on his legacy. So ultimately, I'm high on Kaser as a person, but I'm falling very low on him as a game player. And next up, we got my brother Cody Calafiore, BB16's runner-up. I was so excited to see him back. He was one of my favorites alongside Derek that season. And also, he's our first HOH. That is interesting. In 22 seconds, I did not predict that. Congrats to him. He deserves it. I think he's going to be a strong first HOH. Good luck to you, Cody. I think you can make it far, but I'd say mid-jury boot, probably. Next up, we got Memphis, and I'm excited to see him back. He looks different. I don't want to body shame or do any of that, but he was like very fit in BB10, but now I can see the dad bod. Also, what's up with the new hairstyle? He did have like spikes on his hair his first season, so that's kind of a change. He does not look like Memphis from old, but I'm interested to see what the Memphis from new can do, especially without Dan. Ultimately, my gut is telling me he'll be an early boot, maybe week 3, maybe week 4. He didn't really do it for me his first season, but I'm interested to see what he does. And lastly, we have David. Okay, I love David. I don't know if he's an all-star yet. From being the first one eliminated and not evicted from last season, I think he had a lot of unleft potential, and I'm happy to see him back. I just don't know about an all-star season. I think he's deserving of a second chance, but an all-star season, I don't know. But that's the only negative thing. David is an awesome, amazing, and very smart player, and he's coming in as an unknown this season, so I'm very excited to see what he can or maybe can't adapt to and adjust to. I think he can make it pretty far. I'm gonna say maybe final 5-ish. I want to see what he can do as far as the competitor standpoint goes, but ultimately I'm leaning more pretty positive on David. Happy to see him back, thrilled that he's back. Let's see what he does now that he's back. My thoughts on the cast alone, I think this is an amazing and great cast. There's some interesting dynamics. I wonder how Tyler and Bailey will shake up. Nicole and David from last season, that's going to be interesting. Hopefully they can work together. We have Janelle and Kaser from Big Brother 6 and 7 who play together. They are an amazing duo. I am so happy to see them back, as I've said already. We have Nicole and Cody from BB16. That's going to be interesting. I've heard there's kind of like a little bit of friction there, but maybe they can repatch things up and work together to hopefully go further together in this season. I'm just super excited for this cast. I think there's a lot of great personalities, few duds, but I think ultimately the drama will come. I think the competitiveness will come. I think we are in for a great season. Now, as far as some last minute predictions go, Cody's first HOH, I can maybe see him nominating, I want to say maybe Enzo and Keisha. That's just aligning with my personal predictions, but I could be wrong on that. I think a first boot is Enzo. I don't feel good about Enzo this season. I really don't. As far as the biggest underdog this season goes, I go Danny Donato. I think she potentially might do too much too fast, but that's what we love her for. She's amazing. I think she's an underrated competitor, and I think that could also illuminate the target on her back, but we'll have to see what happens. As far as America's favorite player goes, if Janelle makes it far, it has to be Janelle. Has to be Janelle. Or Kaser, but I think it's Janelle. She's a legend. She's on Mount Rushmore. She's iconic. She's everything you want in a Big Brother player. Now, as far as a winner pick goes, my gut is telling me Devon Rogers. I don't know if it's just me fanboying. I don't know if I'm just super excited to see her back. I think she's learned from her 2 seasons. I think she has the experience from the challenge. She's intelligent and extremely smart. I think she's hungry and willing to fight for it. I think she's going to make a huge splash this season. I think she really is the total package. Overall, this season's going to be great and amazing. I'm so excited to see everyone back. We're in for a very special surprise. Yes, we have our favorites. Yes, we have those we're rooting against, but these people are people, and let's give them the respect if they come out of the house early or at the end of the season. If you're not tuning in, I highly recommend you tune into this season. This is going to be one of the best seasons in modern television history, and I'm overall just very excited for everything that these players have to show us. So that's all I have for you guys. If you like this video and you want more content like this, then I encourage you to please hit that like and subscribe button. Also comment down below anything Big Brother related. Let's get some discussions going. I could talk about this for hours, days, weeks, months, years. So comment anything down below. I'll respond to anything. Alright guys, I've been Jamesy, and I'll see you next time. Oh my god, All Stars is back. Let's go! I'm gonna have to clean that up now.